Yeah!
Hello everyone, my name is Timo Poijärvi and I'm one of the proud founders of Hitlantis.com by Cognitive Maps. I want you guys to think about a normal record store out there on High Street with CDs and stuff. They still exist, you know. Would you stop by their door and shout some odd letters and words like "bring me some new music" into their letterbox, wishing that somebody would bring you a pile of search results? Would you do that? Absolutely not. You would step into the store and start browsing content visually, like normal people do. So while with internet services, it's always this tiny little letterbox-like search box where we are supposed to type something in order to find something. That's not what we do in real life, no. In my opinion, that kind of content discovery, it sucks. It doesn't work that well, because that's not what we do in real life. Couple of examples. All very well known services, all with letterboxes if you like, and all with quite only a few products features on a front page, leaving the majority of the products undiscovered behind the front page in the digital swamp. Even the mighty Google here, the mother of all letterboxes if you like, not so good, really isn't. Because, business-wise, if they can't find you, who could possibly listen to your music, let alone buy it? There's no business. Therefore, I dare say that the traditional content discovery and browsing user experience, it doesn't work that well. It does not work, because it's not what we do in real life. And that's what we at Cognitive Maps wanted to change. We came up with a completely and entirely new and unique content platform with visual browsing. Since day one we realized that this platform of ours can be utilized with any kinds of content items, anything. But we wanted to concentrate on the music side first. We came up with the action map of Hitlantis.com. Hitlantis is a vivid, living community site for music-loving people who can now discover fresh new music the way they've never done before by browsing content on a visual, map-like user interface. It's almost like going into the record store to your favorite shelf and start browsing products. Almost. Hitlantis is also a community site for unsigned bands and artists to advance their career big time. And here it is. Fully zoomable, map-like visual user interface where every ball or bubble you see is a band/artist. The colors represent musical genres, and it's a game board. The closer to the center they're located, the more popular they are. And that popularity comes from the activities of this community, making it a social game really, where the most popular ones do move towards the center and may win things like live gigs and studio time, record company pitching through our great partners. And it's very simple to use. The band comes in, creates a profile, they create a ball actually. The newcomers always land on the outskirts of the map. Then they start uploading content which actually grows the ball in size already. Then they invite all their friends and family to join them in the race, and that interaction moves the ball towards the center. Very simple social game. And Hitlantis is of course always on most of the platforms. Let's have a look at the core customers of Hitlantis. This group, they come from funny little place in eastern Finland. They are DIY musicians making music on their own. But they have a big dream, huge dream actually. They want to reach out to the masses. They want the people to hear their music. But the thing is, they're not alone. There are, in fact, hundreds of millions of bands out there, all over the internet, and they all share the exact same problem: how to break through from the digital swamp. Their challenge number one is the fact that 99% of them will never get a recording deal through traditional channels. It just doesn't work like that anymore. Challenge number two is the pretty horrible state of the current content discovery of internet services, making it practically impossible to be found from that digital swamp. And I repeat myself, business-wise, if they can't find you, who could possibly listen to your music, let alone buy it? End of story. With the traditional user interfaces, there really isn't that much business happening behind the front page, really. Long tail, they say. It doesn't exist. I say, of course it doesn't exist, because they can't find it. It's impossible to be found with the current tools, with the current services. It's impossible, because all the services feature is stuff on the front page. If you compare this kind of traditional user interface with the action map of Hitlantis, it's a completely different game. We've arrived to change the game here for good. Hitlantis' business model is very simple, solid and straightforward. It's free for everybody to join in and do their thing. But in order to participate in some great competitions through our partners, bands start paying us flat monthly subscription fee. They can also purchase SMS-based visibility boosts, like send a message and your ad appears on the center plaza of the service. Should they manage to sell their music, we cut simple 10% slice of that, leaving them 90% of the money, which is the best offer on the market. It really is. Well, then comes advertising on the center plaza, data mining and profiling. It's all solid and it's working already. Hitlantis adds tremendous value to all stakeholders, from users to bands, record companies to mobile operators. Everybody gains from being within Hitlantis community, and it's always about those two main things: the best discovery on the planet and the best personal return from the service. Hitlantis is the first application by Cognitive Maps showing the superiority of visual browsing. It really works. Hitlantis is 100% different than anything out there at the moment. Anything out there. On the music service side, we motivate our users to, by giving them great incentives, ensuring high motivation to use the service. That includes best findability on the planet and the great competitions to advance their career. It works. We've had a blast. It's been a great year. We have now 200,000 monthly visitors, and the numbers are definitely going up very, very fast. The latest push came from this gentleman, with whom we had the pleasure running a competition where one Hitlantis band could won a gig, supporting gig with him on Olympic Stadium of Helsinki. That was fantastic. And here's the team that's making this all happening. We are a versatile package of PR, marketing, music and music industry experience, IT, user experiences, mobile entertainment, anything it takes to make this all happen. And we are determined to make this happen. Company structure. I've been talking about Hitlantis mostly here, but it's basically all about Cognitive Maps, the mother company, who owns the software IPRs of this visual platform of ours, and also owns 100% of Hitlantis Ltd, who runs the music service of Hitlantis. We are also, at the moment, as we speak, Cognitive Maps is talking about several other cases, ex-Lantis cases, which are now in concept study phase. Because the point is, this platform of ours, like I said earlier, it could be utilized with so many other things. It's endless. Imagine those balls could be conversations. They could be videos from YouTube. They could be it could be your CRM system with your potential clients visualized like that. It could be your cable TV guide showing all those thousands of channels, what's going on there. It's endless, and it's also easy to understand when you see it. And there's the value of cognitive maps. We made all this happening with 2 seed rounds, private investments of 1.3 million euros, and now we are preparing for a round for later this year, looking for 3 to 5 million euros. And here's some things nice people have said about us. It really is a blast, meaning if you Google Hitlantis, you'll find tons of these. We really make waves because we're so different. It's so cool. So, thank you for your time. Thanks for coming. If you want to ask me some questions, I'm all yours. Thank you.